it's Mr. Muffin! Mr. MrMuffin'sTrains, Atlanta, Indiana. I just knocked out my earphone. Phone's ringing. I don't know why. Gotta get rid of that. Hey, I'm live. Mr. MrMuffin'sTrains. I'm live. Office hours, Friday night, 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock. I just heard it ring. I was playing my music. That was doing pretty good. I think we're doing okay. Oh, my gosh. We are just busy, busy, busy. Hey, Great Northern. Hey, Franklin. Hello. Welcome, welcome. We are just shipping as best we can. We did. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Datified. Good to see you, buddy. Happy New Year. We got 4 pallets or 5 pallets from Lionel at 1:36 this afternoon. Hello, Katie. And that included, you know, I'm backwards here. I got to, if I want to clean off my thing. Oh my God, Don's on. Hello, buddy. Happy New Year to you. Let's see. We got 4 pallets or 5 pallets from Lionel today, this afternoon, about 1:30. I know that the F-19s are here finally. And I just saw, as I was sitting down here, a electronic transfer notification from my daughter, which basically means I can come get stuff. So I'll probably go down to the warehouse when I get off the call and pick up the F-19s and bring them down to the layout so I can get pictures tomorrow, which would be really cool. I hope that's what you got. I know the sound boxcars or breakdown boxcars or whatever they were also in there. Hello, Guy. Hello, Dan. Hello, Crypto. T Creek. Hello, Glenn. Happy New Year, you guys. So they're down there. MTH has the AC6000s, including my custom run. Those have all come in. I talked to them yesterday. I told them I want all the extras, whatever you got, send my way, because I got a lot of pre-orders for those. And they've also got 36-foot reefers came in, and the 3-bay hoppers, including my custom run L&N. Got a couple of those came in. Couple of those road names. Chessie, there's a bunch of others. Those are at MTH. So they'll be out the door. MTH may have left today. I haven't been billed yet. So usually they bill me at midnight. So if I get a bill, I'll know those are on the way. And then the next shipment from Lionel, I got the ship notice this morning, and I haven't looked at it yet, so I don't even know what's on it. But there's another big pile of stuff. I know the Hiawathas are on there. The Atlantic steam engines are on there, but I haven't really looked at anything else. So I'm really, having trouble with that. So let's see what else we got going on. Mr. Keeler's on. He's working on some cool stuff. Am I head of the Amherst show? No, I'm not. Hello, Gordy. You got one of your orders as a Christmas gift. That's good. Hello, Paul. How are you doing? Guys on. Yep. Got 2 Atlas hoppers for me today. That's a good start. You should always get 4 because it fills up a whole case. Happy New Year. Right. Don't get cold feet. I mean, come on. I'm not having any issues. So get it. Put it in MTH mode, use the MTH network, hook it up, and run with it. And it's going to be fine. I mean, are there going to be some bugs or something new? Yeah, they're going to be, but they're going to do updates on it. They're going to update automatically. I mean, it'll be fine. It's going to work. We had a guy today just all upset. He's got an engine that he can't add. Well, there's something wrong with the engine, So it is what it is. So I just keep going. It's going to be okay. Happy Hillbilly. Hello, Scott. Hello, Model Railroad. Hey, buddy. See Kelly. When's the Lionel catalog? I do not know. I would think it'd be here by the 15th. I expect I would get the spreadsheet, the advanced spreadsheet, so I can start working on my uploads probably next week. It would be my hope. And they're just really talking about what a great catalog this is going to be. And I don't know what's in it, but I've had some rumors. I don't know anything that's true. But I'm really excited about that catalog. So that should be along pretty soon. Hello, Happy New Year, Model Railroad. Train Boy said, you're doing okay with your WTIU? Yep. and the app and the firmware update, and away you go. Hello, Mr. Steve. Yep, works great. Working too, works great. Another reason, oh my gosh. Thank you. Hello, Davin. Is it Davin? I wish you could talk to me instead of just texting. I want to say it right. Very sensitive to non-isolated power blocks. Okay, so the reason that would be is because MTH DCS is two-way communication to the engines. So it's got to go to the engine and come back from the engine, right? The engine says, I heard you, and sends it back. And so if you don't have non-insulated isolated power blocks, there's a chance that signal is going to come back a different path, and that's going to get things confused. So Don's right. Christmas F-19s for Valentine's Day. Woohoo. Yeah, you bet. Oh, my gosh. So what else do we know? The Hiawatha, looking forward to seeing. I am too. Those will be ready to go. Okay, I just got a Lionel Lehigh Valley Red Hopper from 1948, and the quality is amazing. Under $10 from eBay. Well, good for you, Franklin. Good for you. Mr. Fossler's on here. What are you running tomorrow? Well, I got to put I promised somebody, I forgot who. I got to put the Milwaukee E5s on, the yellow ones, with passenger cars. So I got to run those tomorrow. And what I'd really like to do is do F-19s, I'm sorry, P-47s, MTH P-47s on the track. I haven't run any of those, so I want to do that. So I'm planning to do that. Might make another change. I got it. The cool thing with the Lionel Base 3 is I can add engines during the day while I'm running. Nothing gets in the way. But if I do with the MTH, I got to get them all loaded in the remote and ready to go before I start, or I got to shut the whole layout down and do it again. So, yeah, I do have, how many custom run cabooses I got left? Probably 20. I got quite a few. We sent some to Harry to Weather. That's going to be good. So, yeah, I'm working on, so, yeah. So what we're going to do is I bought additional powered trucks from Lionel that have the coupler. And so what we're going to do is basically cut open those doors on the front and change the truck out. And I got all the parts I need to do that. And so that's the next step. So I got to get that done because the city of Miami sets are going to start shipping next week. The monorail is not going to be here for a long time, okay? I mean, it's scheduled for production like after Chinese New Year, March or April. So it's not going to be here till like June. So they're nowhere close to getting those guys in. Ramona combined shipping for you. That's good. I told her not to do that. No, I'm kidding. Your wife got you the Metka Burke. Yeah! For Christmas. It is fantastic. Isn't it beautiful? I have mine right above me on this piece of track right up here. Looks pretty good. What else do we know? Do you have a Christmas Hiawatha you could show us on camera now? I do not. If they're here, I know. They're at the warehouse. And I will probably not get one to show you because they're all sold. So I don't want to open up somebody else's engine and take pictures of it. A lot of guys like to open them themselves. So maybe, I don't know, maybe one of my good friends will let me open theirs and get a picture. But I do not have one here, nor do I have the Halloween one. I probably won't have either one. So let's see. I look kind of like the old man from the 80s movie. Well, you know, I have been told I look a lot like, who's the horror writer? Steve somebody. Drawing a blank. But I've been introduced as him on occasions. And why can't I think of who that guy is? You know, that wrote Christine, all that scary shit. I did meet him one time, but I don't think I look that like him. So Chad says, on your bundle list, can you mix road names and get the bundle price? Yeah, just have to hit the dollar amount. Yeah, that's fine. Reindeer Road would be so cool to see. Just wish they made them in time for Christmas. Yeah, well, they did make them in time for Christmas. They were here last summer. They just weren't finished. Yeah, Stephen King, that's it. I'm told I look like Stephen King. Yeah, you guys are right. I don't know if I do or not. I've had a bunch of people tell me who it is. That's good. Fossler even told me. If Fossler knows it's Stephen King, everybody's going to know. That's right. So Reindeer Road would be so cool to see. All right, good. Hey, the reindeer, I went down to the store and I saw the reindeer hauling car, like the horse car for reindeers yesterday. I hadn't seen that before. That was really pretty nice. I'll have to put that out. So Michael, what didn't we see? I lost something. My wife started forwarding me the daily Mrs. Muffin discount email. How do I sign up? Well, you go to the website and sign up for the email list. She's getting it and you're not. Yeah, we're sending out new thing for 2025. Mrs. Muffin is tired of all kinds of stuff at the store that doesn't move. And she's mad about it. So she's tagged them all with green tags. This has been here for a year. So she wants to move them. And so she's coming up with emails with special pricing in order to get those out. So they're on a different email list. They're not on the email list I use for my Thursday night and Sunday night blast with everything, with all the new stuff. It's a separate email. It's available on our store. You can sign up for it, and you can get the daily deal, Mrs. Muffin's daily deal, and that works pretty good. And they go out every day about 3 o'clock or 3:30, and the deal is good till the following midnight. So you got a day and a half basically to get that going. So that's good. So okay, cool. So Michael says he doesn't see my resemblance to Stephen King. Okay, that's good. That's okay. Hello, Frank. Hello. Pigeon Lady from Home Alone. That's who I look like. Pigeon Lady from Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2. Just programmed an Atlas AA F3 double header today with TMCC and my new base speed, but the AA units are running at different speeds. Oh, no kidding. So, well, first thing I do is make sure they're lubricated. The other thing I would do is, I would try programming them both as the same road number and not use TMCC. Just to start that road number, start them up. There should be a switch on the AA to make sure it'll run in, the rear one will run in reverse. So, but I would lubricate them. So, I mean, I haven't had that problem with Atlas engines. So, anyway, that's what I know about that, which isn't much. How did the new Lionel Patriot sound car sound? I don't know. I haven't brought one down here yet. Yep, the Montana Link hopper. Yep. That was in today's newsletter. We've only got 2 left, I think. What is this? Greg is saying, you finalized artwork for Premier Madison. No, I have not. I've not received anything back from the artists. Not that I'm mad about it. I am mad about it. I want to see. I sent them all the artwork, all the pictures of the prototypes, but I've not received anything back yet. So I think I'm going to bug them. So Zach, let's see. I don't know where on the website you sign up for that. I'm sorry, I don't. Your wife gets it? Let me go. Let me. So if I look you up under customers, BR. Oops, left the BR. BROSIOUS. There you are. And there's Terry. She's on there. It says email subscription for that. It's pended. You haven't confirmed it. Pending confirmation. So let me see if I can fix that. Email, edit marketing settings. I'm gonna check you that you agree to get those, and that should fix it. I hope. So you should start getting Mrs. Muffin's email. Let me know if you don't, okay? Or you can always just check with your wife. So Katie, let's see. Still time to order. Where am I? Where am I? I got myself lost here. Figured out the DCS app bug for switch routes. I haven't tried that yet. I had to update my phone from 15 to 18. Okay, that's good. That's good. That makes sense. Yep, we got to do this. Hello from Staten Island, home of Fishman Pat. Yeah, the crabby guy. Yeah, I love that guy. Still time to order the Trump stuff? Yeah, you cannot believe how many orders we've gotten for the Trump flat cars. And I am worried that MTH is going to limit how many a dealer can have, because I can't believe they've already bought the trucks. So I can't believe they've got enough to do that. I don't know. They may be. So let's see what people, family signed up for Magnificent Modular Railroad. I forgot. I think I got 8 families signed up. I spent all day today building modules, getting them ready to go. We'll probably going to announce everybody will be together at the end of January. We'll have kind of a working session. We're not going to run the trains yet, but we're going to work on that. But I'll get that out to everybody and talk to them. So Glenn says if you got it, makes custom parts, alleging that the water hatches are broken. Yeah, Chris Keeler, who's on here right here, he's a custom part guy. Why don't you, Glenn, send me an email with whatever pictures or whatever you have, and I'll forward it through to Chris and see if he can do something. Do you ever run GG1s on Saturdays? I have not for a long time. That's embarrassing. And I have in my collection probably 14 GG1s and every kind of paint scheme. I've got some of the old Lionel ones, and I really need to do that. And I'm sure most of mine are PS2, so I might have battery issues. I have to figure that out. But yeah, going to check that out. So let's run some GG1s. I've got passenger cars and of course freight that would go with them. Aberdeen and Rockfish, nothing that I know of. If you've got pictures of what something like that looks like, why don't you forward them on to me, email them to me. At worst case, I'll give them to Walter at RMT and we'll see if we can make something. So yeah, send that to me. Pictures of what it would look like. There's Slag Cat. Hey buddy, good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yep. So what else do I know? I showed you already the Woodland Scenics motor court. Excuse me, missed a nap, which is beautiful. So I showed you that already. Let's see what from Lion. Of course, it's out of stock. Oh, you have a part number from Lionel. Okay. Well, that we could then go. We could send a link to the Lionel part number. We could look at it, see if that could be done. Some kind of a part. Chris may be able to do it. We'll find out. Good evening, Lou. Hey, welcome. Okay, so let's see. 619. I think I don't really have any news. Obviously, we're waiting for the new Lionel catalog. You got a lot of stuff shipping in from Lionel and from MTH. Atlas. I just got the F40 PHs, including my custom run 2 Canadian roads. I'm counting on you Canada guys to buy those. They've sold really well. So that's good. And what else do I know? I'm going to run trains tomorrow, first time in January. We'll shoot video. I sent out a newsletter last night, and I got a newsletter for Sunday about ready to go. Hopefully I'm going to get the F19s in it. That's my hope. We'll see. I'm not sure I've got many extras. I got some. Somebody asked me today about the bi-level passenger cars from MTH, and I don't know where they are. Okay. And I did some digging around today, and I found out they are already on the water. They're going to arrive at MTH by the end of January, so I'll have them by Valentine's Day. And I got a bunch of those coming. So RJ says, hey, you love your Via Rail F40? Thanks again. You bet. It looks okay. What do you think of the announcements? I had some help on the announcements. What station stops to announce? I don't know anything about, that part of the world, but I had some really good help. And hopefully you guys like that. I think it was more Eastern stuff they gave me. I love that love one too, And those were, those weren't my ideas. Those came from you guys. Some of my customer friends wrote me and said, hey, let's do F40s in Canada Rail. And we did. And they look great. So Eric showed the one. Oh, yeah, Lou says, Eric showed the one with the gray boiler. Looks very nice. Sold out everywhere so far on that one. I might have an extra one of that, or maybe two. I've got one on order for me. So yeah. So those will be terrific. I have not. Eric drove down there, I'm sure, to Legacy and got it picked up and gets special treatment all the time. I'm just a poor farmer out here in Indiana waiting for my trains to show up when FedEx decides to bring a semi my way. January 15th. No, I've not heard. Another longshoreman strike. You got all kinds of good news. Now you're going to talk about tariffs next. So that's not good. Nope, not yet. Nope. I haven't seen any caboose from MTH. I've been yelling at them to announce some more caboose. We need more caboose, in my opinion. The announcers are great. Just wish they were in French. Oh, yeah. So they weren't in French. They were just in English. All right. Yeah, quick. Yeah, you could do that. You can get your remote and record it in French. That's cool. That'd be good. I haven't run any of those yet on my layout, so I don't know. I kept a Metra for me because we're close to... so those are here, I think, Glenn. I think the Patriot Sounds PS1 boxcars, I think they came in. I'm not sure. Thank you for doing it. Where are the SD50s? I don't know. AC6000s just shipped. Well, they're 6 months late. So I don't know where the SD50s are, I had a couple of custom runs in there, too. A wagon top. Now, there is a new idea. I mean, to get a wagon top, made, have MTH do a wagon top in plastic, right? Instead of the metal one. I've got third rail ones here, the layout, and a couple Lionel made, didn't they? Excuse me. I agree with you. That is a really good idea. So stay tuned on that. I'm gonna push on that. What else do I know? Not much. Any other questions from anybody? Why am I so good looking? I have no idea. When am I going to get a haircut? That'll be... Oop, I knocked out my hair plug again. My semi-annual haircut is scheduled for Tuesday morning, I think. So next week I'll be all, I'll look very professory again. That'll be good. Get rid of some of the fluffiness. I still got hair. The reason I have long hair, I know you want to know this, is because my best friend is follically challenged. He's lost a lot of hair, and he doesn't have much left. So I grow really long hair because it pisses him off. So that's why I do it. And I love having lunch with him or even a coffee and let him take a look at my hair. I do not know anything about the 280s. I don't know if you know this. You can go to Atlas's website, atlasrr.com, and they have a tab for production, and they try to update this with shipping information, and they usually show us when a container goes on the water, and then it says on their site, the 52-foot 6-inch 70-ton war emergency gondolas, which they originally announced November 26th of 2019, and then they re-announced. Those are to be determined. They don't have no idea when those are going to come. Let's go down here and see. The S2s at Atlas shipped. The container shipped on November 18th with the 40-foot stock cars. I'm doing some custom-run stock cars, by the way, so they'll be coming along. Sanding towers are starting to go. So where is the 280 on here? Let's look and see. The 280 says first quarter 2025 is what it says on this schedule. That's good. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, Scott. I hope that'll make it. I don't know. I don't know yet, Art. I don't know. Middle of January be my bet. I have shaved. Yes, my wife likes my face. I don't know why. What's your professional discipline? I don't have any discipline. I am short on discipline. At this point in my life, I retired from all of my executive jobs in mostly technology, and I am a college professor, and I've been teaching college, you won't believe this, since 1977. Part-time since 1977. So I am old. I do have modules you can pick up tomorrow. Yep. They're here at the layout, ready to go. Come on. I don't know how many you got coming, 1 or 2 maybe, something like that. So, yep, they're ready to go. Art, we already answered that. I'm sorry. Definitely need more cabooses. We always need cabooses. I talked about this the other day that, when you ever don't feel good, what you want to do is get a caboose. I mean, I put a caboose on my nightstand. And I think I've got still some Canadian National bay window cabooses from Lionel I overbought on my website. If you might search for that and see what you think. Thank you, Peter. So, how long have you enjoyed the hobby? Well, I don't know how much I've enjoyed it. But I started in HO in 1988, and I got frustrated with not being able to keep the trains on the track. And so I sold everything in 2000. That's it. Off with their heads. And then I saw an MTH demonstration of a Greenbrier with sound, and I got into O-gauge. Started in 2000. So I teach in college. I teach business courses in the MBA program at Indiana University. Top 5 MBA school in the country, and even with me helping. I haven't brought it down any. And I teach a course on how to turn around a failing firm. And I teach a course on you got fired. So how do you start your own consulting company? Yeah, smoking caboose next to the nightstand. Exactly. Doesn't surprise me. Thank you, Lou. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't have tenure. I'm what they call a clinical prof. So I am professionally qualified to teach. I'm not a PhD. I have a son that's a PhD professor. He's very nice, but that's not me. I agree with you, Slide Cat. C&O yellow bay window caboose. I agree with you. Let's see if we can make that happen. I'm going to keep pushing on getting cabooses. Cabooses are important. Now, I don't know if you've done this, but I had a bunch of cabooses made by MTH that are unlettered. They're red with a black top. And what you need to do is at least have one unlettered caboose that you can stick on anything you need to stick on. And if you've got a train that's cabooseless, that's a good way to solve the problem. I've got one running right now, and I'll be making more unlettered cabooses in the next run when those come about. Buck says, looked on your website right now. The caboose I have is Lionel Veterans. Well, what's wrong with that? Looking for Steam Era 1. Go with your mogul. Maple Leaf. So send me a picture. Peter, send me a picture of what you want that caboose to look like. Okay? All right. Thank you. Yep, you got the last 777, buddy. And this is terrible because my daughter was holding that for me. She told me we're sold out, and she was lying to me. She held that to me, for me, and I went to another dealer and got one. And so then she finally fessed up that she had a 777 for me, and I didn't need it. I'd just gotten it. So that's how you got one. You got mine. It should have a Muffin sticker on it. So, all right. 112 are watching? No kidding. That's great. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's see. I have a son is a PhD student at Alabama in physics. Good for him. Good for him. That'll be great. Peter, you're going to send me a picture of the caboose. Good. I need that. I'll put it in my custom run folder. I'm building a new thing for the website. I mentioned it the other day. I don't have it done yet, where you can go in and suggest custom runs, and it'll attach it automatically and stick it in my database. And I'm working on that. I got to finish that. Okay. All right. Yep. Mr. Falconer, this guy is an expert on, so we probably need to see a good picture, Andrew, of Grand Trek Western graphic scheme, accurate for car, and get that to me so I'll have it available next time auto carriers are made. Okay. Happy New Year, Slag. Yeah. All right. Hey, it's 6:31 already. I promise Mrs. Muffin's still working at the store. I promised I would go down there and help her with something, and here I am talking to you people. What the heck? Well, let me sign off if that's all right with you. Thank you all very much for joining me for office hours. Mr. Muffin's Trains, Atlanta, Indiana. You know the drill, right? And even those guys suing me about the music, we're going to play it anyway.